Yeah, I don't know how I am with this. Okay, right here. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to adjust my music. It's a certain song I've been listening to all day. It's by Stevie Wonder, Rocket Love. I'm exhausted, y'all, so please work with me, girl, to sleep. I was laying on my bed and I was like, oh, shoot, let me get up because I was getting ready to put one of these numbers on, y'all. The sleepy mode because I'm a sleepy head too. I've been running, 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 running. I'm running out. You heard me. But listen, I want to talk about the silent treatment and why it shouldn't affect you, but why it is affecting you. So I'm gonna give you both sides of the spectrum: why it's affecting you, and why it shouldn't affect you, and why it shouldn't affect you, and why it's affecting you. Now, 9 times out of 10, these are triggers. These are triggers that from childhood. I always tell y'all this. Things that you are triggered in relationships, it comes from inside the home. So you know what I say, CPD, your childhood personal demons that you were conditioned to go into this world and fail. That's what it's basically about. I know a lot of y'all are scared to confront your mothers, scared to confront your daddies, your grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, whatever. Somebody bullied you in that house. Period. I came from a very dysfunctional home. For dysfunctional homes, let's put it this way. I traveled. I didn't have a sturdy home like majority children can go home and turn the doorknob, or go home and parent waiting for you, or you go to school and parents showing up for your school dances or PTA meetings, or there to cheer you on, or there for you through graduation. I didn't have none of that. None whatsoever. So I don't even know how I feel to even be in that field where my mom showed up, or you had certain things at the school they don't show up. I didn't have none of that. So I don't even know how that feel. But when it comes to the silent treatment, I'm now learning the things and the ways of how Satan operate through people, which he done operated through all of us. So I'm not going to just point the finger. I don't point fingers. I don't, because we all were toxic in some type of way. Right. And the silent treatment, and how you doing, first of all? I ain't got my glasses on, but I don't want to say your name wrong, but Dena, Demi. I'm gonna spell it out because I don't want to say nothing wrong. But and he haven't spoke to you since. Oh no, he went baby to come. Yeah, you right. You need to chop him right now. Don't even let him back in your life. That is a long time. Like from January to now. January, February, March, April. No, that's a long time, sweetheart. Nah. You shouldn't even want to think about that no more. That ain't even nothing to think about. If they even ghost you that long, silence treatment for 5 months, yeah, what could he possibly say to you? What could he come back and say? I was what, in prison? If you even say he was in prison, you discard. No, you don't worry about that, because if I could save everybody, godly, I pray to God. I'd be like, if I could just go around and save everybody's situation, I could, but that's just not how it works. But I can give you some tips. And don't think because I talk strong it was easy for me. It wasn't easy for me. It was because God was with me the whole time. I didn't know this. I wasn't taught about God. I wasn't taught about Yeshua. I wasn't taught about the Ruach HaKodesh. I wasn't taught about praying. I wasn't taught about fasting. I wasn't taught nothing. Nothing, nada. But I'm going to help y'all understand it the best way I can put it so you can get it. But first of all, I want to say with silent treatment, it's a disrespect. It's disrespect. It's disrespectful, and it's all about power. It's all about power. That's what it really is about, to gain power over you, to keep your mind rolling. Now, I've been doing a lot of research. If y'all can see, I got tons of, I talk to a lot of people during the day. And yes, it is yeah, don't yeah. When you like me, I'm gonna put it like this. With me, if I send texts to a person, just say if I'm feeling a guy, or we supposed to be chopping it up, and I send texts to a person and they don't respond, like, I can see in 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on if you're doing something, but you don't respond to me out of that whole entire day. That's totally disrespectful. But sometimes I let, now if we ain't going together and we just friends, I let that slide because we're just friends. But then I'm still peeping out your communication game. And if your communication game is slack, then I already know you got a problem with communication. A lot of times they just want to see how they can drag you. See, men, they go by your weaknesses, how weak you are to how strong you are. Now, a man that's emotionally, and a woman, it go both ways. When you're emotionally detached, they still dealing with hurt themselves. So 9 times out of 10, women that's vulnerable, because it's all vulnerable. Even the one that's toxic is vulnerable. They're emotionally detached. They are spiritually detached. They're mentally detached. The only thing that they can rock with that attach them is their physical. But if y'all just put the physical, I mean, if y'all just put the words away and see where their heart posture is, then you will understand the mission. The mission is not to look at the skin. They can say you're beautiful, you're handsome, you got a nice shape, you got a big booty, you got muscles, you smell good, you're talking good. You got to throw all that to the side. You got to dispose all of that. You got to see where their heart is. You got to see where that mental is. And I have a 6-month policy in my life. I give anybody that want to try with me. I'm single and I have a lot of men that come at me. I got a lot of options, but I just can't fall in everybody option because I'm only one person. Now, out of them options, it might be one good one in there. Don't think that you can always stumble over good on good on good. So when that toxic person stumbles in your life, you got to make sure that person got a good heart, had they healed. Because we all got to do healing. We all got to do healing. Rather you are a tormentor or you being tormented. Because coming out of dysfunctional homes, it only puts us in more failure. When I came out of my dysfunctional, unstable, double-minded surroundings, I went into my kid's father. When I got with him, I had children from him, married him, but the relationship was abuse. It was, oh my goodness, it was traumatizing. But being though I understood traumatizing because I came out of a traumatizing family, the things that he did was familiar. So he didn't trigger me. He just made me get stronger. Like, okay, you acting like my family now. Like, okay, we're not gonna be able to do this. Now, silent treatment for me was a great thing. I just love to be silent. Like I love to be alone. So if I get a mate now, I got to make sure my mate is comfortable in being silenced. Not we silenced because we mad. Because if we silence and we mad, somebody gonna go ahead and chop this up. What's the problem? What you triggering from? And if they can't answer what toxic people that don't do no work on themselves, that just run from house to house, person to person, social media to social media, dating games to dating games, they go where the crowd at because they need the attention. So it's basically about attention. They'll do anything to get attention. So silent treatment is one of the dangerous games that can ever be played. It's a violent game. It might not be violent where it can beat you up and you can see the marks on the outside, but the marks sure is brewing on the inside. Because now you're wondering why they go silence on me so quickly. What I do to them? What happened? Then you start giving them attention that they're desiring. You're only feeding an ego, and an ego is a demon. It's only a demonic force that's hooked to them that you're feeding. And you're gonna start begging. Now you're gonna start sending all kinds of texts. They disappear. Now you wonder what I do. What did I do to them? Did I trigger them? Did I say anything wrong? Now your mind going crazy because now you're trying to figure out what you did to him or her, either or. Did I hurt them any kind of way? No, 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 no. Now, if you are the one that hurt them and they go silence, then yeah, you need to go ahead and get that right and chop it up and just say it won't never happen again and fix it if that's you. But if you are one that never did nothing and they got addictions, they want to see somebody else or they want to go out and hang with homeboys, whatever they want to do, and they go silence on you, that's the best thing you could ever get. The silent treatment, don't take it as torment. Nah, that's what you want them to do, go silence on you so you can get them right up out of your mind. You can think them away and you can think them from going away. So you're going to think them away and you give them thanks for them showing you who they are. So you think them right on up out your life. Thank you. Now you got to go. You're no longer welcome here. I'm going to say thank you and I'm going to say you're welcome because you can't come back. Do not listen to me. Do not beg them back to come back because now you're feeding their ego. Now you giving them a boost of, oh yeah, I got her. Oh yeah, I got him. No, 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 no. I don't care if it burn a hole in your back. You do not beg for somebody tormenting you to come back in your life. They're not gonna come back to fix you. They're gonna only come back to finish you off. Understand the North game. Not saying it to be mean to them, but they do need to go get some healing, and they do need some, definitely need some spiritual healing because only Jesus can deliver them from them demons. But they can go to therapy and talk about it. But they're going therapy and lie. If they ain't forced to go to therapy, majority of them ain't gonna go. Believe me now, they just ain't gonna do it. But it's very disrespectful. It's truly disrespectful. And it's a punch in the inner face. So they're punching you on the inside in your face. It's an inner punch because a lot of people have lost their lives and people don't really understand how painful this can be because you're coming out of a dysfunctional home where your mother probably done abandoned you, rejected you, silence treated you, gave you the silent treatment, made you feel littler than she is. You know, you get them narc mamas, and them narc mamas is something to deal with. Then you get a narcissistic daddy. I don't know how that feel. So y'all never ever hear me talk on a narcissistic dad because I don't no, I never had a dad in my home. So I never really had a mother. But when she was there, she was crazy. But a father, I don't understand how, rage for a father can get, but I understand how rage for men can get. So I know it ain't no difference because me, I take the titles away from everybody and see the spirit. You got to test those spirits. You got to have a orientation in your life, meaning just as well as the narc trying to get data out of you, you need to get data out of that person just to see how that person operate. Ask them hard questions. Where you come from, how many relationships you've been in, how long you've been out the last relationship. You got to ask these questions and look at the way they move. If they go like this, you already know you're dealing with a devil. You better go ahead and cut that right now. You cut that cord right there. Because when them eyes start moving like this and they start fidgeting and biting on their fingers, and now their body can't get right, or you ask them a question and they got to move all around. There you go. There go your answer right there. That ain't the one. That ain't the one. Now, if you get in a relationship and it's really a passive aggressive emotion. It's just somebody that don't know how to tap in to their heart. Haven't their heart is on ice. They operating off the mind. Satan got them. Satan got them and gone. We all been gone some kind of way. I know I have. I never understood the silent treatment until now. All these terms now. Silent treatment was the best thing ever. Now me, you go silence on me, I'm gonna go silence on you forever. That's just how. If we're in a relationship now, we just friends and we learning each other. That's a whole different level there. I'm not even beefing about that because I already know you and somebody I want to deal with anyways. But in relationships like long term, y'all living together, y'all committed to each other in whatever way, and you go silence on me, baby, yes, because I'm gonna go party. Yeah, I'm gonna go party. You can be mad with me. I'm gonna put my phone on vibrate. I'm gonna put it on airplane mode because you gone. I'm about to be gone. See, I knew how to handle it because of my childhood life. So when they would go silence on me, well, I had three relationships, and when they would go silence, I'd be like, yes. So they'd be wanting to go out. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm like, go ahead. I get dressed real quick. Now they want to fight me because now I'm going silence, but I'm going silence in a happy way. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they ain't like that. They don't like when you fight back. They don't pick people that fight back. That's why they pick people that's so vulnerable, that you're so vulnerable that you will take the abuse. They can tell you you're the bad guy. They can project on you. They can make you feel like you're the reason why they gone silence. No, it's not. No, it's not. They know that they can get over. So when they go silence on you, don't sit there and cuddle them. What you want, baby? Do I need to fix you something to eat? You want some sex? Because that's what they want to hear. You want some sex? So now you're going in the bedroom doing all these sex moves on somebody that went silence on you. Now you're gonna put your mouth to work, you're gonna put your girl to work, you might put everything to work. For what? To satisfy somebody that going silence on you? For no apparent reason. You don't know what triggered them and you don't know why they triggered. You know what? You let them go silence. I'm telling y'all right now, let them go silence. That's the best way you can go ahead and get you together. When they shut up, I know y'all want them to shut up. Who want to hear a toxic person talk? All they talk about is who did them wrong, talk about their homeboys, homegirls. Everything they talk about is in their past, what their exes used to do, what their exes didn't do, what people did from them. They're the biggest crybabies I ever heard in my life, but they crybabies. Real talk. So y'all actually pampering a child inside, but look like an adult on the outside. So it's a grown boy or a grown woman or grown girl. They're still broken inside because they're still holding on what their mama did to them. They're still holding on what daddy did to them. They're still holding on what grandparent did to them, uncle, aunt. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I've been through everything. Everything that Satan could use a person to go through, I've been through everything. I was praying today as I was looking up, you know, researching and, because my definition of silent treatment is yes, 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 you're out of here. But, everybody not like me. And I have to understand everybody don't think like I think. Everybody is not eternal strong. And it wasn't, I didn't learn this from my mother. I told y'all I didn't have a father. My grandparents, I didn't even know number one grandparent. That was my grandfather. I don't even know the other grandparents, but they did. And uncles and aunts, I don't know none of them. I knew the uncles, and I don't like that word uncle. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't play with that uncle stuff. Them uncles is they built different. They are definitely people from hell. I'm telling you right now, them uncles are built different because you get them uncles that hurt their brother or sister children, sisters scared of the brothers, or brothers doing each other brothers children dirty. It's just so chaotic in the world, especially when it comes to family, because family teaches us, brainwash us, condition us to fail. It ain't the people in the world making you fail. It's what you came out in the world with. We all came out in this world with failure from our internal homes, from our dysfunctional childhoods. But nobody want to put their family out there on blast because now you're building an image. When you go along with toxic people and their lies and their delusion ways, now you supporting lies. So when you're ready to be honest, they're not with it no more because you supported these lies so long. Now you want to be honest. Now they get ready to be like, oh no, now you got power now. Oh, who you talking to? Oh, you getting your strength back now? Oh, you're bigger than me. Oh, are you supposed to be beneath me? See, it's all about control. These toxic people, families first. I got to put the families first because they the one starts it. They the one started us to a road of failure. They never want us to succeed because they never succeed. This is a bloodline full of toxic people. Your blood, check your bloodline. Y'all know it, but y'all scared to come up against your parents or anybody that hurt you because see, a lot of y'all are still stuck in y'all child. And I talk about self preparation. preservation. I'm sorry, and self. Uh, uh, I'm losing words right now, y'all. Please work with me. Self differentiation. You got to get your outbring out of you. You got to your whatever your family instilled in you. You know, with the silent treatment, when you get into your family, you want to ask your mother something, and you asking her a hard question. I'm just using a mother, and she'd be like, "Don't ask me no questions. Go in your room. Don't come asking me no questions. I'm the queen of this castle. I tell you what to do. You don't ask me nothing. I tell you." That is a start of being belittled. That's a start of you don't have a voice. That's a start of you being powerless. You don't have power as a child. It's taking you from your innocence. It's taking your voice away from you. So when you, as I'm talking, speaking on women, and when you get into a marriage or a man that sound like he's powerful, that he can lead you, he can guide you, he can provide for you, he gonna protect you, he got you. So it's easy for a man that is not really what he say he is to come in our lives and just talk a good game, but his actions is nowhere showing up. And that's all we heard in our lifetime. Don't ask me no questions. And then when they go silence on you, it hurts you to a core. So you go in your bedroom and you make up this imaginary friend because you're broken. Why mama won't answer me? Why grandma won't answer me? Grandma give me the silent treatment, and you go in there and ask some questions. Well, you don't get no answer from them. So when you get a man and you thinking this man's supposed to be your bodyguard, which a man's supposed to be that woman's provider, her strength, her leader, supposed to make her upgrade her. A man supposed to upgrade a woman, not a woman upgraded a man. That's not a man you're dealing with. You're dealing with a broken boy. But a man's supposed to be that leader of the house, the head of the household. He's supposed to have things in order. His voice supposed to be strong and compassionate, not strong and abusive. So when you get in these men, and I'm talking to women, when we get into these relationships, we're looking for a powerful man. We're looking for a man that can lead. We're looking for a mentor to our children. We're looking for a man that can, pick us up when we're down, make us feel safe. And vice versa for us, we're supposed to be the man's rest. We're supposed to be a wise woman. We're supposed to be a strong woman. We're supposed to be that backbone for that man. But it's none of those things in plan because it's always about sight, what the man got, what the man working with. That's why when men say, I got money, I got this, I got that. No, I don't want your money. I want your heart. What's up with your heart? I tell any man that want to talk to me, it's a guy that want to talk to me. What's your name? Where you from? No, 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 no. You're asking the wrong questions. Where your heart? Are you healed? Have you been through some real rough stuff? If no, then I can't deal with you because I need somebody that been through the hard stuff, and then you healed and you overcame what you're going through. So he keep bothering me. It's cool, but I talk to him and I'll be like, listen, I'm not here to play games because you don't want to play games with your soul. You can't let nobody take you from you. So when they start ghosting you and they start giving you this silent treatment and you're texting them and they're not texting you back, you're watching their social media because believe me, you're watching their social media and they know you're doing this. They're going silence on you and they know you're watching them because they just left you without a trace. They left you without any closure. They left you without even telling you they left you. And now you're sitting here wondering because they don't trigger something from your childhood in you. Because if you're healed, they cannot trigger you. If you ain't never been in silent treatment before, they cannot trigger you. So you got some triggers still within you that you got to take care of. I had anger issues, so it was easy to trigger my anger. I was a real angry woman at one point. You would not believe it, but I was a real angry woman. I fought a lot. That was my triggers. Like if somebody just disrespect me, I'm fighting. If somebody betrayed me, I'm fighting. If somebody ghosts me, I'm happy. I mean, because I love to be alone. I love to be in silence. So if anybody leave me or ghost me or go silence on me, they don't understand I'm a loner. So I understand that silence is everything to me. So if they don't want to talk to me and I know I didn't do anything to them, I'm not gonna be oh, what happened? Oh, did I hurt you? Or can we talk about it? And they still I'm like this. Not, I know now not to talk to you no more. And I done cut everybody out my life, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. I done cut everybody out my life because everybody that came in my life, now that I'm awakening, I used to be like y'all, not on the solid treatment. When they gave me solid treatment, I was like, mm-hmm. But when I'm talking about empathetic, I'm trying, and this is only family. It ain't men. Men ain't never hurt me. And I always say that men never hurt me in my lifetime. Never, they couldn't. They couldn't hurt me because I've seen too much from my dysfunctional family. And I know that toxic people now, and I know the saying toxic, narc. I never heard all of this stuff, but I'm learning now the toxic, covert, overt, malignant, sociopath, psychopath. I ain't heard none of this. I just say real hard demons because that's really what it is. I never had a problem with silent treatment. Silent treatment was nothing, but I see a lot of people in their selves, it kills them. It's a lot of people. I was talking to a couple of people today asking views on silent treatment, and one lady said she lost her son due to his father giving him the silent treatment, and it bothered the child so bad the child committed suicide. And it broke my heart because I'm like, this stuff is really serious. The silent treatment is very disrespectful. It will take your life, and it's a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual damaging thing within. It's not you can take 2 pills and call me in the morning, I'm healed. No, this stuff is for y'all to suffer. It's for y'all to make you believe that you're the problem. You're not the problem. You're never the problem. If anybody just jump up and give y'all the silent treatment, you're not the problem. It's that one that's doing it because first they got internal demons that, I mean, the demon on the outside, but them demons that got them thinking about all that guilt and shame they done hurt people with, or they done been hurt. Believe me now, toxic people has been extremely hurt and they don't know how to get help. They don't want to talk about it. They blinded. They don't want, they're just going in these relationships because you allow them to come in to hurt you now. That's why I say you got to stop letting any and everybody in by their words. Words don't mean nothing. You got to do an orientation on these people because you got to see if they true to their words. They're true to what they saying to you. Forget the gifts. Don't get no gifts. Let these gifts go. If they bring you a gift, here, I got you some flowers. I want them. I got you a ring. I don't want it. I got you some furniture. You can keep it. I'm gonna get your hair done. I can do that myself. I'm gonna get your nails done. I can go to the nail parlor myself. I'm gonna get your feet done. You ain't gotta get my feet. I'll get my feet done. And it's control. Because if they can control you with materialistic possessions, then they can wheel you in. I'm gonna give you this much money. You want to pay your rent? You want to pay your light bill? You want to pay your car payment? You want to get your car? You want me to get your car? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he loves me. He don't love you. She don't love you. They're willing you in. They're willing you in because now they know that materialistic things can move you. So now they will you in with all this good stuff, shower you with all kinds of gifts. Boom, throw them on you. You just in la la land. Oh, they're taking care of me. Oh, they got me. They got. What's about to happen in 3 months? They get ready to ghost you. They get ready to do silent treatment because you done gave up the cookie. That's another thing you do not do. I tell women this all the time. Stop giving up her. She is precious. Don't be letting everybody bam, boom, boom, bam. No, no. Stay out my house. Stay out the bedroom. I don't care if they say your booty look good, your waist snatched. Oh, you are dumb. Oh, I love you. You won't love me that enough to go in no bedroom. No, we ain't going there. I'm not giving up my body. I'm not doing it because once you give it up, and men tell me this all the time because I used to have a lot of men that love to talk to me. They say the women give it up too fast. They give it up too quick. All you gotta do is just give them something and they give it up. And guess what? They'll leave you after you give it up because demons love sex. And they know that people would give it up so quick. I couldn't give it up. I can't lay down with everybody fast. And I didn't. I couldn't do it. I mean, go in my house and just bam, 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 and there we go. Boom, boom, boom. No, and a lot of men left my side too because I couldn't give it up. I wouldn't give it up, but I'm glad I didn't. But then when I did give it up, if they pulled that game, they thought they had me by the neck. No, you ain't got me by the wrist either. I'm quick to detach because I was emotionally detached. My emotions was not warm. My kids, I learned how to use my emotions through my kids, but I never gave my kids the silent treatment. I always talked to my kids. I always communicated with my kids. But this silent treatment thing is disrespectful, y'all. Stop allowing somebody to go months and months. One person said 4 years, 2 years, 1 year silent treatment, and then they come back in your face after 2 or 3. My ex, let me tell y'all this. My ex, right now, he went and made a fake page just to call me. Call me today. I was like, I just blocked this dude. Call me again. I thought I just blocked this man. I got to block this man again. When you are good and you know that you did your best in that relationship and you walk away, you got to walk away to see them, to see who they really are and see who you really are. I'm being honest. Walk away from now. I'm gonna tell you, I can't tell y'all to be like me because I'll go homeless in a heartbeat. If I'm in any type of toxic relationship, I don't my last relationship, it was beautiful. I had a beautiful home, corner cabin. You can anything you wish for, I had. You know what I did? I couldn't stand it. My son was in prison. My daughter was in the streets. It was just me and him. The house wasn't a home. He was toxic as all outdoors. I said, "Oh, this man's still toxic. I can't do toxic." So I jumped out, left the whole house. I told him you can have the furniture and whatever. He took the furniture, gave it to one of his little girlfriends in the streets. Guess what? Is he with her now? No. She done left him, got pregnant again. So don't think if you're grade A supply, even though they're gonna cheat on you if they ain't healed, they're gonna cheat on you regardless. I don't care if you are diamond, platinum, golden. If a narc is a narc or that person is still toxic, because a narc is a narc to me. We all been a narc. But if that person is still moving like that, they don't care how beautiful you are, they don't care how much money you got, they don't care what you're rolling with, they're gonna cheat on you. They're going to give you the silent treatment. They're going to project. They're going to be abusive verbally, mentally, spiritually. They spiritually gone. They don't have it to give. They're empty inside. They cold-hearted. I've been there. I was a cold-hearted woman. I was like, I don't have no feelings. You want to love somebody and you can't love them. I had 3 relationships and I didn't love not neither one of them men. I found out I was in love when my daughter died. Then I was like, I'm in love. And I told one of my friend, when I was talking to my friend, I said, I can't suppress these feelings. And he's like, you can't suppress that. That's a whole different type of feeling. But when I jumped out of a 15-year relationship, easy. Easy. Because the reason why it was easy, because I did my job. I left. I was already detached about 5 years. Got into the second one, 6 years, easy, detached. We owned our own home. All we had to do was pay taxes on a home and the land. Owned it, cars and everything. I was 30 years old. Jumped. Got into the next relationship at 34. Was in it for 10 years. Had everything you can desire. Doorbell cameras, cameras in the house, nice cars, everything. Jumped. Came out with everything. I had 500, 800, and the last one, nothing. I jump because I matter. I'm not going to hold on. And we were taught to hold on to these relationships for money purposes, to live good, to look good, to get ahead, hide some money on the side, whatever they get you, put it to the side. You know, the little tricks and trades our mothers and grandmothers or whoever was in your life as a caretaker told you to do. Everybody has not been in a dysfunctional home, but that don't mean they ain't gonna get got by a narc, because a lot of people hide a lot of things. A lot of people hide a lot of things that happened to them in their childhood. So then when you get in this relationship with this narc or this toxic person have never got no healing on herself, now you're going to project on them as well as they're projecting on you. It's time to go back to your childhood. Who hurt you to make you get in a relationship where you triggered, where this person hurt you, reopening a wound? My wounds got reopened when I came back here. When my mother tried that trick on me, call me whenever, ghost me, silent treatment, I was like, oh no, this stuff came from my childhood. That's why I'm emotionless. I couldn't feel. I could suppress. If a man even said I look good or a man even commit to me, I couldn't commit wholeheartedly. I knew how to be loyal. I knew how to do things to keep my home going. But in my heart, I wasn't heart to heart. I couldn't give a man my heart because the way he moved, he was going to take my heart and play football with it. He couldn't have my heart. Now, silent treatment, it's a, oh my goodness. If y'all can just practice, and this how I'm gonna say, don't stalk them. And I know that's gonna be a hard thing to do, especially when you're looking for answers. You don't need their answers. They don't have the answers you're looking for. They're gonna give you what you want to hear, not what you need to know. So you don't need to be stalking them. Please just try your best. Find something to do where you don't have to stalk them. I wrote down a lot of stuff I could say. Apologizing. Mm-mm. Never apologize for something you did not do. A lot of people apologizes for the narc's fault. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. What did I do? Begging? Don't beg. Please don't beg. Please, please, please don't beg them. Please, please, please. I don't care how bad you want to beg them. Go in a go in a secret closet and do whatever, kick holes in the wall. I don't care what you do. Just don't beg them. Secondly, don't cuddle the abuser. Baby, you want me to cook something for you? I don't know what's your problem. I can ease your pain. You want a massage? You want this? No, don't cuddle the abuser. Because the more you cuddle them, the more they'll give you the silent treatment. The more they'll treat you wrong. The more they'll keep doing what they're doing. You got to make boundaries. If you tell them no, you got to see what triggered them to go into that silent mode. What did you do or what did you say positive? Not negative, but what did you say positive to send them into that silent treatment? Did you set a boundary? Did you tell them you want to go out with your homegirls or your homeboys and they got upset and they got triggered? Because you know they love to keep people isolated too. They love to keep people isolated and away from their friends and family. And then they'll go around their friends and family and act like they don't have no idea or no clue why you just isolated from them. They want to strip everybody or strip that person. They want to strip everybody away from you. So when they give you that smash, smash, you ain't got nobody you can crawl back to. You ain't got no support team. You ain't got nothing. They want to see you go down. And it's not that person, it's what's attached to that person. Unclean spirits, a long line, dirty pathway of abuse. First of all, they got abused first. And a lot of them got their innocence taken away and they put in their mind, I ain't gonna never let nobody else hurt me no more. So when they get into relationships, they get a kick out of getting people seeing people hurt, seeing people mourn, seeing people beg, seeing people, give them a whole lot of attention, seeing you giving you to them. You're giving your power to them. You taking you out of you and giving it to them like, okay, I'm submitting to evil because basically that's what you're doing. You're submitting to evil. Instead of submitting to God, you're submitting to Satan. So now when they say, and you be like, baby, sweetheart, you okay? You want something to eat? Sweetheart, you okay? Did you hear me? Okay. I ain't asking too many more times. Now, before I got cleaned up by God, oh, words was ugly. Words was filthy. Words was nasty. Cook them food. Give them the food. They ain't even get nasty after you cook them a good dinner. You give them a dinner. Here you go. I don't want that. I don't want that. Blip. Your face. There you go. You go. Somebody gonna eat it. Your face gonna eat it or your mouth gonna eat it. Which one finna eat this? When my ex tried that silent treatment on me one time, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is a crazy story. I think I told it in one of my videos. I don't know what happened. We was on that phone. Oh, you know they're sneaky with them phones too. They'll go around the house. They'll go on the side of the bed. They'll go in the car. They're sneaky. They like little kids hiding from parent. Like I got to hide from my parent because I don't want to get caught. You know they kids really. On a real note, under your people are kids. You ain't got to be a full blown, manigling, overt, covert. I ain't heard all these words, but yeah, them people don't. It's everybody is toxic in their own way, but they'll go sneaking with their phones or whatever. So he came in one time with that silent treatment. Now I know it's called silent treatment. And he get on the bed and I asked him a question. He looked at me like, "Who you?" And I looked at him like, "And who is you?" But I had nasty words. He went silent on me. I was like, well, he wasn't silent before he went outside on that phone. Now he come back in here and he's silent. Now I'm gonna tell you now that we ain't together. The same game he used to do when I was with him, he's trying to do with the girl he was with, but I stopped that show real quick. So he didn't say nothing. Oh, he laid there in the bed, had his back turned like this. I had my back turned like this. You know what I did? I let my fart go right on him. I said, well, he gonna talk one with her. You nasty, you nasty. I said, oh, that is solid treatment. It was broken. Oh, now you want to talk now? No, no, you nasty. I said, no, you want to talk now? Get out the bed. That's how you do it. I was just as evil as whoever I was with. But that's how do something stupid. They stupid. Why not join the stupid crowd? But your stupidity is the positive. Theirs is the negative. Don't never let them make you feel less than. Because that's what they want you to feel beneath them. It's a power trip. They want to have power over everything and everyone. Women abandon their kids just because y'all mind is worrying about that man. No one. Your kids is first. My kids ain't never get abandoned because of a man of mine's wanting to go. Not even their daddy. He want to go. I got my kids to take care of, bro. My kids come before anybody. And those two men that I was with after their father, they would be like, you worried about you and yours. I certainly am. It ain't no man gonna come between me and my kids. And a lot of men that's toxic come in women relationships and you abandon your kids. They talk about it. I heard uncles talk about women. Oh, they abandoned their kids for me. Stupid. And I'm like, why would you say that? Well, they did. I can go in there and they make food for me. I see women actually, and my sister was one of them. She would buy steaks for her man and give her children oodles and noodles. I done seen it. And I fight her. I put my hands on her. How you gonna feed this man that done ghost you, done used you up, and you feeding your children oodles and noodles and he gets steak? It ain't no way a man gonna eat steak and my kids eating oodles and noodles. He might can eat oodles and noodles, but he ain't eating no steak and my kids can't eat no steak. It ain't gonna go that way. A lot of women, and I'm a woman, a lot of us look for the power in a man. We want that powerful man that can come through and be a man. Because women, we can be women. Women, we are emotional creatures. I'm just now learning my emotional side. I'm just now learning my feminine side. I've been a masculine woman all my life. I've been in survival mode all my life. Every time I come across a man, I got to go in survival mode because he showed me he's not worthy to hold my heart. And that's how y'all got to do it. I'm not no perfect woman, far from it. I'm not up here trying to say that, but the reason why I'm strong the way I am is because I had no other choice but to go in survival mode. I was 14 years old being a grown woman. I was 15 years old being a grown woman. I never had a childhood and I never had a teenage life. I never had a kid life. I never could live a child position ever. So when y'all see me talking strong like this is because I always had to live an adult life. I had to always go out here and hunt and get food and get clothes and just get me. I never had nobody say, Siobhan, you're a good person. Siobhan, I'm gonna take the load off of you. Siobhan, never. It never happened. Everybody I got with, I'm giving the load. I got to take everybody load, take everybody baggage. Their my in-laws baggage or their family baggage or their children baggage. You a good mother, you're a good mother to my kids. I took a lot out of life. That's why I don't mind coming up here telling y'all women back up. Back up if that man ain't that provider If that man ain't there being a man got self-control. A man is disciplined. A man know a woman's worth. A man know a virtuous woman. A man not gonna come in and bring you in his damaging situations. He not gonna bring baggage on you. He gonna have his baggage sealed. I done took care of all of this, baby. You ain't got to never worry about this. You ain't got to worry about no mother, baby, what y'all say, baby mama drama. You ain't got to worry about my family stepping in, being disrespectful. You ain't got to worry about that because I got you. That's what y'all need to wait for, women. And I'm talking to women. Wait for that. It's nothing wrong being single, and it's nothing wrong dating people just to see. Don't bring them to your homes around your kids. If you got kids, go out to dates. Go out tripping. Go out to trips. See if they want to go trips. Go and get a hotel room together and see if y'all can hold you. You know, you ain't got to give nobody the girl. And you don't want that breadstick just to see if we can just have fun together without touching each other, sleep together without holding on to each other. Because when they start turning on you, you ain't they gonna want to have sex with you no how. See where they at. You got to see where they at, see where their mind at, see if their words, they do stand on their words. Not they give you words, then it's something different. Especially with this solid treatment stuff. Oh no, y'all, come on. This is a big disrespect. And it's a control thing. And I know a lot of you apologize. I'm trying to see. I got so many. Don't, this is another thing. This is a real another thing. Do not cry in front of them. Please. Please. This is another thing that they love to see. They get high off of it. Crying. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. That's not your fault. Stop crying. I never cried a day in my life to now. And when I cry because I can't fight no more. I can't handle my abusers no more. I got to walk away from my abusers. And abusers were my family. They were the one that hurt me dearly. Not that man. No. My family hurt me severely. I had to suck it up. I cried in secret, but I'm not a crybaby. And I'm not saying a crybaby. I'm not one that cry a lot. I couldn't cry a lot because when I cry, I had to suck it up and keep moving. So I'm not good with crying now. My daughter passed away, I cry a lot now in spells. But don't cry. Cry in private. Never cry in front of them. I don't care if you got to hold that thing. You know, back when we were young and our parents or whoever took care of us hit us and tell us, you better not cry. You better not let that tear come down. You holding it back. That's emotionally messing with you. That's emotional abuse from your childhood. That's where these triggers coming from because these people getting back in your life. They're reopening these wounds that hurt you so severely in your childhood, but you're scared to talk about it because you don't know who to trust. You can go to God, get on your knees real quick. This is another thing. They watch your social media too, just as well as you watch theirs. Stop posting passive aggressive messages like, man, I wish somebody can just come in here and love me since nobody understand me. The silent treatment, man, they really harsh when it comes. You know, they know you're throwing shots at them. They know you in your feelings when you do these passive aggressive posts. Stop posting stuff like that. Don't even post. Just go silence for a while. Do not reason. Do not negotiate. Stand on your business. You hurt me, and if you can't apologize, we're done. And if they do apologize, make sure they mean what they say. But don't be reasoning with them. They hurt you. They went silence on you. They warn within themselves. They got a lot of addictions. They got a lot of brokenness in them. Of course, they're gonna go silence because they warn within themselves. They warn inside of this shell. They going crazy. They going bananas because they ain't healed. Don't reason with them. If you know you're right, you stand on it. Do not let them project it and keep coming at you, belittling you. Now you got a little power, or who you supposed to be. Or now you big and bad now. I am. I am. Ain't no more silent treatment here. Stop reasoning with them. I did say cuddling already. Suppressing. Don't suppress your feelings. You know how you get out and about, and I used to do this with women because I knew that something was wrong with them. I'd be like, "You okay?" I am. I am. I'm okay. I'm okay. They're not okay. If you're not okay, do not suppress that you're okay. Don't get into this public world because see, they got two sides to them. In the public, they're people pleasers. So they got everybody thinking that they used to they got everybody thinking, I talk fast, y'all. They got everybody thinking that they are these perfect people. They don't do nothing. They great. They grandiose. They're superior. They hold down their homes. They torture you in private. When they get in private, that's when the demons really come out. But when they get in public, they act like these the perfect angels. We are the salt of the world. And you will go right along supporting a lie. When you support delusions, you supporting Satan. You supporting lies. So if you know you hurting and you know these people are hurting y'all in secret, in private, take it out to public. You got to shame them. Because if you don't shame them, because you know they got this image out in the public world. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, you better say what you better say. But when we get home, I might beat you. When we get home, I'm gonna go silence on you. You got to know how to act. Don't embarrass me out in public. Honey, that's when you really do get stupid crazy. He ain't no good. She ain't no good. She beats on me in the house. We ain't talking. You know how y'all don't talk in the house and then you get in public or you go to this occasion or some type of outing or you're getting invited to some friend's party or whatever, and y'all ain't talking in the house. Silent treatment is big in the house, but when you get in public, they're your best friends. Y'all the best lovers of the year. Y'all holding hands, everybody chopping it up. We laughing and joking and grinning, but inside you already know you done been treated like crap in the house. You are supporting their lies, their delusions. So now you are like them. So when you get outside the box and you're hurting, and then you finally want to open your mouth, the people ain't gonna believe you because you don't put on with that person the whole time. No, I'm not even going out with me and my ex used to war in the house, hold hands and go where I'm not even going with you. You go by yourself. Because if I go out this house, it's gonna be a public interruption. We both gonna be in the paper because I'm not feeling good with you. I'm not feeling great with you, and I'm not gonna suppress it. I'm gonna let you know. And a lot of you scared to let the person know, the abuser know. Listen, I'm tired of being abused. It's time to get muscle. It's time to go take some defense classes if you got somebody beating on you. Because 9 times out of 10, if they're this aggressive, they either putting their hands on you or going to put their hands on you. Because silent treatments is a violent act as well. It's a domestic violent act, but it's just you're being warred inside. You're being punched on in your inside because the person is ignoring you. They know you're sensitive. They know you don't probably told them what your mama did to you or what your daddy or your grandmother or whoever caretaker, you done told them some of the insights of that things that happened to you. They take that and they reverse that back on you. You will never be able to heal because while you in the process of healing, they can smell that you're healing because you ain't talking about them no more. You ain't on social media looking at their posts. You're blocking them and you're doing this. Here they come. Get up, get up, get up. Oh no. She get ready to get away. Oh no. He get ready to get away. They're gonna come right in. Hey. Pop up on you. Hey. Hey. I had a friend that did me like that, popped right up on me, went silence for 3 months. I'm like, I don't know this dude. When he went silence on me, it was already over. I was like, okay, we dated for 2 years. I was like, no, he going silence 3 months with silence. Come back up to the job. Boom. Hey, I got you some flowers. I said, you better tell your mama to eat them. Because I don't want no flowers. Go chop them up, basil it out, make you a good old fashioned dinner. I don't care what you do with the flowers, who you talking to. I just wanted to see if you was okay. You don't have to check on me. I'm good. And I never talked to that man, never ever since then. You can ghost me for 3 months. You can ghost me for a lifetime. You can ghost me for a month. You can ghost me for a lifetime. You're not gonna date me and then all of a sudden, bam, boom, out the blue, you gone. You let them stay gone, y'all. I know it's gonna hurt, and I know what I'm saying may sound easy, but it's not easy. I trust me, I understand. Pain isn't easy. I'm not sitting here and saying, okay, chop it up. You're gonna think about it, but every day you take a notch out of yourself. Find something that can take your mind off of the person. Don't be sitting in no house thinking about this person. Because this person ain't thinking about you. Because if they were, they would have came back and mended up with you. Not in no 5 years, no 6 months, no. That is not nobody thinking about you. That person is going on to hurt somebody else, to get them the solid treatment, jump back out, go back to their elderly past life. I call the elderlies the ones that's back in the days. They go back, they can go way back. They'll go back to their exes, their exes. They'll do the same old thing. You got to heal. And healing is leaving these people alone. And I'm saying this with compassion because I understand the pain. Even though I don't feel pain no more, especially with abusers, because I done did some real healthy work for 5 years. And the work that I did came from pain from my family, not from a man, because a man couldn't do nothing with me. Because I wouldn't have let a man even make me feel powerless when I know he ain't good with power. So you got to see if they're good with authority. You got to put it out there. I love you. That's how I do it. I love you. I miss you. I want to be with you. See how they take that stuff. If they take it, oh, never tell you back, cut it. You already know they're not good with their emotions. They're not good with expressing themselves. They don't know how to express themselves. They're just all talk, no show. You got to use yourself at bait sometimes. Don't be telling them nothing about your whole life. Because if they ain't sitting there telling you nothing about theirs, and they can bring up some make believe stuff. Them people are fairy tale people. They still, I mean, I'm being honest. Their image, they not here, y'all. They don't have it. They don't even know where to begin either. That's why, and they probably don't even mean what they're doing. They just been getting by with it for so long now. It's a master to them. So they want somebody that's an enabler. Come on, I'm gonna come over your house at 3:30. Can you cook me something to eat? First of all, I'm not getting up at no 3:30 in the morning. Cook nobody nothing to eat. I can't even cook myself nothing to eat. Y'all got to stop putting people before you. You got to love you first. Yes, it's going to be painful to let everything go. Man, I lost everybody. I lost my children. I lost my family. God took everybody away from me. It's just me now. And I had to go through it, y'all. I'm not sitting here telling y'all I did not have to go through a lot of crying, a lot of asking God why, what is the purpose of this, why I can't do this, I can't fall on this person. I had to talk to God Almighty by myself. I had no support my whole entire life and still don't look for it because I'm not going to open my life up to a man that can't protect me, can't provide for me, can't lead me, can't upgrade me, can't teach me, can't make me feel like a woman. I don't want it. And you shouldn't either, women. I'm talking to women. Because men, excuse me, men got to get in their positions. So if you enable a boy from growing in a man, guess what? First of all, you're not that man's mama. Excuse me. That man did not come out of your womb. So first of all, you don't supposed to be playing mama to a man anyways. That's between him and his mama. If your mama didn't play mama, you didn't come out of my womb. I haven't did no 18 years with you. I got my own children. If you don't got kids, that's good too. Wait until you find that right man to have kids with. Make sure both sides is healed. Make sure ain't no more generational curses coming through both of y'all so your kids can have a great healthy life, being honest, because I didn't know nothing about generational curses. I didn't know nothing about these traits, projecting, abandonment, rejection. I didn't know the names. I just know the spirits. Listen, and this is from real heart to heart talks. It's painful, it's traumatizing, it's damaging, and it makes you feel ugly, insecure, no confidence. You feel like you're beneath everybody, you're not on the level with everybody. It just makes you feel like garbage. And a lot of people can't take that kind of stuff and they end their lives. You see a lot of people kill other people. You see a lot of people just fall in other people's arms for sex purposes because you feel like sex is what makes you happy. Sex don't make you happy. Sex ain't no love in sex. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, however long it takes the person. Sex do not make somebody love you. Sex only make a person lust after you. Then silent treatment coming, ghosting, talking about you, making you feel less than. You are greater than. You are more than conquerors. But you got to understand you are. You're not worthless. You're worthy. You don't never let nobody devour you or devalue like you're not valuable. You are valuable, regardless if you believe it or not. You are more precious than anything that they can purchase and give to you. You are priceless. Don't never let nobody make you feel like you ain't worth nothing. You are worth a bunch. You ain't enough money for you. Ain't enough gifts for y'all. Come on. We got to get here. We don't need that. You don't need no man coming in your life and a man and this men getting done in by women. You don't need that woman to come in your life and just poison your mind and take you for everything you got. And then go with your best friend or your cousin. And for women that love the love, hold your love. Because God will send you somebody that's going to love you. Just take your time. Do a 6-month orientation. See where their emotions are. See where their heart is. See if they can handle hard questions. Ask them all kinds of questions. Don't touch me. We ain't talking about sex. We ain't talking about money. We ain't talking about your network. We're not talking about your network. We're talking about strip all that away from you. Who are you? And that's a question you have to ask yourself, y'all. Please do so. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I can go on and on with this. I got so many notes, but I can't do but so much because it's only been it's an hour. But I just want y'all women to know if they ghost you for 6 months, a year, a month for me. If you ghost me for a month, what can we talk about possibly? What did you ghost me for? Unless you got a surprise for me. Now you got a surprise for me. And you ghost me because you want to surprise me with something that's a different note. But 9 times out of 10, they ain't got no surprise for you. Because when they come back, they're gonna beg you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I had problems. I had a bad childhood. I had a bad childhood. I had a bad teen. I had my bad 20s, 30s. 40s is when I start getting right with God and he come to get me. Listen, I need you to do something. He didn't say it like that, but I'm just saying it that way. And I've been celibate, I guess that's what you said. No sex, no nothing for 5 years going on 6. Guess what? It ain't no man gonna get her. She done been closed up for years. I'm just not gonna throw myself out there. All that work I done on myself. And then I'm gonna let a man come in and that ain't healed and gonna tear me back down. I don't think so. And that's how you got to be. Temptation's gonna be out there. But you say no. Go work out, go read a book, go learn some stuff, go in some defense classes, go in some yoga, whatever soothes you. But don't be worrying about where he or she at when they're really not worrying about y'all. You hear me? And y'all be blessed. I love each and every one of you. I could talk for years and days on this, but I can't. But I love you. Hopefully tomorrow, prayers that I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know. But if I will, it'll be around this time. Much love to you all. Stop worrying about that next person because that next person ain't worried about you. Blessings to each and every one of you. Have a great night.